when Tone Loc sung the song Funky Cold Medina, I don't think he was talking about this place. We are, well, by the way, welcome back to Beers and Frontiers. We are headed to a town called Modena, Utah. So it's an old western town out on the frontier, and we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna see what's left of this place. Right, welcome back. So we are on the far western edge of Utah, near the Nevada border. In this town of Modena, now technically it's not really a ghost town because there's still several dozen people living here, and maybe even a little bit more than that. But anyway, it doesn't have a post office, so you know my rule about that. If it doesn't have a post office, it's probably a ghost town. So well, we're gonna poke around here and see what is left. There's a lot of abandoned buildings. So it used to be an old railroad town, and I'll get more into that in a few minutes. So hang around, you're gonna enjoy this. So just to kind of give you a little bit of the history of Modena, it was a settlement that was established by the railroad in about 1899. So that's kind of when this town really got itself going. Let's check this out. In here, old structure, some old home, probably someone lived in early 1900s. As I was saying, around early 1900s, that's where all the merchants would come to this rail stop, this town, to get their goods. That looks like there was someone's kitchen. It's amazing me how small these structures are. And people that lived in them probably were, they're not have a lot of possessions like we have nowadays, and even the size of some of the folks. So that settlement was it was established as a railroad town, like I said, 1899, by the Utah and Nevada Railway. So they were able to get water near a nearby spring. That's kind of what made the town possible. And merchants from as far away as Salt Lake and Southern California would come out here to get their stuff, get their goods, so to speak. All right, so let's take a walk down here. There's another house out here. It's got a gate around it, so I'm probably not going to poke around in there. Some of this stuff's private property, so I want to respect the folks that live around here. When you live in a place like this, Modena, Utah, out on the edge of civilization, a lot of these folks come out here for a reason. They want to be left alone, and we're going to do our best to do that. Leave them alone. So according to the census, back in the 40s, this town was booming. It had about 900 people living here, but now I think it's about 175. So I really don't see too many people around. It's a Saturday morning. So let's see what else we can see. You find anything interesting?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. So as I was saying, this was established as a railroad town in the early 1900s. You know, and because they had a water, a nearby spring. But with the invention of the diesel engine, this town became irrelevant. So they no longer needed to stop for water for the steam engines. So population died. People moved on, just like everything else in a lot of these parts of Nevada. The town has its purpose for a while, and then it no longer does. And people move on. No government check coming to support you to just sit around and do nothing back in those days. No reason for commerce, no reason for people to stick around. So, this is the old water tower. I think this is probably what they used for the railroad. I highly doubt there's any water in it now. Let's take a closer look at it. Looks pretty cool. There's the old water tower. I think the old steam engines would roll through here, like circa 1905, on their way to Salt Lake City, or Los Angeles. From what I understand, and actually what I read, that this area is mostly populated by LDS fundamentalists. So, which they practice polygamy, but I mean, I don't really, you know, just by reading about that, that's all I kind of know about them. So I don't see a lot of women out here, so I don't know how a guy can get 5 or 6 wives out here. But, mercantile. So back in those days, I mean, needed supplies, this is where you would come. And right next door is the old hotel. Just think about the people who may have stayed in a place like this over 120 years ago. It's kind of cool. Let's see if we can take a closer look inside here. I know you want me to get up there. Okay, it's one of the rooms in there. Okay, looks like some graffiti artists have been here. And that's the problem with a lot of these old buildings, structures in the Old West. A lot of vandals come out here and they destroy what's left, and that's unfortunate because people like you and me who want to experience these things, someday they'll be all gone. Because some folks who just decide they'd rather destroy. So I'm pretty sure they did not have resort fees back in those days. So that's all we have for you on this installment of Beers and Frontiers and Adventures, and I hope you enjoyed your little stay in this town of Modena, Utah, a town on the edge of civilization. You know, it was fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. But until next time, cheers from Beers and Frontiers.